You ever have a relationship that looks totally fine from the outside, but somehow leaves you feeling like your phone at 2%? No yelling, no drama, no plot twist, just tired all the time. Today we're talking about the relationship psychologists quietly warn you about. The one that doesn't break you with a bang, it breaks you with a slow leak. Psychologists call it an emotionally depleting relationship. Basically, you give more energy than you get back, and nobody's keeping score except your nervous system. It's not always romantic. It could be a friendship, a sibling, or a coworker who just needs 5 minutes 4 times a day. The sneaky part? It rarely feels like a crisis. It feels like a lot of small things, a joke that lands a little too hard, a plan that always changes to fit their schedule, a conversation where you did 80% of the emotional labor, and somehow still apologized at the end. That confusion? That's actually the first clue. Sign 1. You feel relief when plans get canceled. Not disappointment, relief. That's your gut sending you a memo your brain hasn't opened yet. Sign 2. You're constantly editing yourself before you talk to them, rehearsing how to say things the right way so they don't get upset. That's not communication, that's damage control. Sign 3. You apologize more than they do, even when it's not your fault, especially when it's not your fault. Sign 4. You've gotten smaller, quieter opinions, smaller requests. Less of your personality showing up in the room. Sign 5. Your other relationships have quietly shrunk, because this one takes up all the emotional bandwidth you have left. If 2 or more of these hit close to home, don't panic, just keep watching. Here's the part that surprises people. Knowing something is draining you and leaving it are 2 completely different muscles. Psychologically, we tend to stick around for 3 sneaky reasons. Reason 1, sunk cost. The longer it goes on, the more leaving feels like wasting everything you invested, even if what you invested wasn't making you happy. Reason 2, intermittent hope. Every relationship like this has good moments, just enough good moments to keep your brain betting on the highlight reel instead of the average. Reason 3, the unknown. It's scarier than the familiar drain. At least this discomfort is predictable. That's not weakness, by the way. That's just how brains are wired. We're pattern-seeking machines. Familiar feels safe, even when it's not good for us. Here's the sciencey part, made simple. Your brain has limited emotional bandwidth per day. Every time you manage someone's mood, predict their reactions, or hold back your needs, that's called emotional labor. And it quietly taxes the same mental battery you need for your job, your goals, everything. Basically, your other life runs on whatever's left over. When one relationship eats a disproportionate slice of that battery, everything else in your life runs on fumes. That's why people say, "I don't even feel like myself anymore." It's not dramatic. It's just math. Your energy went somewhere, and it wasn't to you. So what do you actually do? Step 1, name it, privately, honestly. Not to accuse anyone, just to stop gaslighting yourself into thinking it's fine. Step 2, pick one small boundary and hold it. Not a dramatic ultimatum. Something tiny and repeatable, like not answering messages after a certain hour. Step 3, reinvest that recovered energy somewhere else. Relationships that respect boundaries don't collapse when you set them. The draining ones push back hardest. And that reaction alone tells you everything you need to know. The relationships that are actually good for you should feel like a charger, not a leak. If this hit home, you're not alone. Drop a comment and subscribe for more. Next time, the other side of this.